Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're decoding that absolutely adorable moment when you're just talking to your dog and they suddenly do that little head tilt. It's a totally universal experience for dog owners, and we're going to break down exactly what the source material reveals about the language of the tilt. So, why the tilt? We've all seen our furry friends pull this move. You're giving them a command, or maybe just chatting with them about your day, and suddenly, pop, the head goes to the side. But what is actually going on upstairs in that exact moment? Well, let's dive into it. Often, we humans look at them and think, okay, you're either completely confused or you're kind of judging me right now. And it really does look that way sometimes. But the reality is, what you see on the right, they're actually actively processing information and eagerly trying to connect with us. Not just being cute. Subtitle, the biological purpose behind the pose. Yeah, it turns out it's not just a trick for the camera. Section, hearing every little detail. Subtitle, tuning into your voice. It all starts with how they process sound. Because dogs rely so incredibly heavily on sound, subtly shifting the angle of their ears is a real game changer. They're scanning for very specific things. They're listening for your tone, your emotional state, and of course, those all-important familiar words like walk, treat, or come. It's almost like they're adjusting a biological satellite dish to catch the absolute perfect frequency. Section, seeing past the snout. Subtitle, clearing the view. Now, this visual aspect is super interesting and something most people completely overlook. Get this, their snout can actually block part of their view. Seriously, think about their anatomy for a second. That long nose literally gets in the way of their forward vision, especially the lower half. So, tilting their head physically helps them see your face better by just moving that snout out of their direct line of sight. And getting a clear view of your face, that is absolutely crucial to them. They're reading our human emotions by studying our eyes, our mouth, and even those tiny little changes in expression. Dogs are master detectives at reading us, but they need a totally clear line of sight to pull it off effectively. Section, a sign of deep connection. Subtitle, the emotional payoff. This is where we go way beyond just physical biology. There's this amazing emotional bonding loop happening here. Step 1, the dog tilts its head to process what you're doing. Step 2, we humans react positively, right? We smile, we laugh, we shower them with attention. Which naturally leads to step 3, the dog repeats the behavior for attention. They figure out pretty quickly that this exact move creates a fantastic, positive connection between the two of you. There's a quote from the sources that just hits the nail on the head. That cute head tilt is actually a sign of engagement. It's not a distraction. It literally means your dog is entirely 100% focused on you and tuning out the rest of the world. Ultimately, they are trying to understand you in every way they know how. When you stack it all together, the auditory processing, getting visual clarity around their snout, that deep emotional engagement, it's just a beautiful picture of a dog giving maximum effort to connect with you in that moment. Has your dog ever done this? I'd love to hear about it. Share your stories in the comments and definitely follow for more pet psychology secrets. But I have to ask, will you ever look at that head tilt the same way again? The next time it happens, just remember, you aren't just seeing a cute trick. You're getting a masterclass in empathy, focus, and love. Thanks for joining me on This Explainer, and keep an eye out for those amazing animal behaviors.